Hey, good morning. It's Nisha. So I thought that I would do a little video. I'm going to try to keep it quick. I've been posting a couple things here and there, and my post this morning said something very simple. It said, be skeptical, but learn to listen. And what that is the fifth agreement of the Don Ruiz series. So I've been adamant about this Four Agreements book for quite some time. I really believe that as a trainer, if you can get people to focus on their mind first, then the body can do anything. If you can get people to focus on getting their mind to believe that the body can accomplish whatever they want, then it puts them in a much better place to be more successful in their fitness, in their health, in their training, in their food, nutrition, balance, cardio, supplements, listening to me, listening to their support systems, their family, tuning out the noise. All of that comes from being able to control the mind more than even the body. So I focus more at the beginning on the Four Agreements. And what I've told them, kind of in a breakdown way, if you're not familiar with the Four Agreements, again, this is the book. Don Ruiz wrote this book. He has a whole series on it. I asked that the goddesses read it. I asked that people who do our challenges read it before they get started so that they know me, so that they know Mr., so that they know our personalities, so that they can begin to separate themselves from this person that's a being and focus on the words and what's being instructed for them instead of getting caught up in what might hurt their feelings. So the first agreement basically says, be impeccable about your word. If you are impeccable about your word, then that takes the excuses out of whatever you're doing. Excuses are little lies that we tell ourselves. I can't make it because I have this. I don't know if I can do that. Well, I have this little twitch in my back that kind of messes with me. I don't eat fish. No, it's not that I'm allergic. I just don't like the taste. Whatever those little excuses that you use, if you are impeccable about your word, you're saying, I'm going to hold true to what I said that I would do. No matter what, I'm going to hold true to my word and be impeccable about it. Now, it may sound very simple to be impeccable about your word, short and sweet, but it is one of the most important agreements because words have power. Words are the power of everything that's going on. We put it out there, what we say with our words. As soon as you put the word out there, that's what you cast. So we can even cast spells on things. We can take it, for example, children. We call them kids. What are kids? Kids are bad baby goats. My kids is getting on my nerves. My kids this, my kids that. You're putting a spell on your kid immediately by calling them kids. So instead, call them children. My children do this. My son does this. My daughter does this. Our words have power, and you can put a spell on something immediately or cast your opinions by the mouth, the words that come out of your mouth, simply by the power of your words. The second agreement says to not take things personal. This is the easiest thing. Hey, I'm a Capricorn. I take everything personal. I'm judgmental. I have to squash that. I tend to be zealous. I tend to be overbearing. I tend to be a control freak sometimes. And the thing about not taking it personal is that we tend to take things really personal because we work so hard. When you don't take things personal, we'll use an example. Right now, there is so many things going on this social media. There is so much stuff going on in this social media. You're seeing it go up. It's so much negativity. I don't like cops. I don't like white people. I don't like black people. I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like Democrats. I don't like Asians. I don't like immigrants. I don't like whatever it is. People using these little shady things. People using the wrong meme. People saying things that they think is just fly by night, not a big deal to them. Now it's a touchy situation, and it may be something that might piss off the wrong person. Whatever the person that is typing that, it is not personal. If you take the personal out of it, you will get out of your feelings of saying that they're talking directly to you. And then you can use that negative energy for something else. You won't get so caught up in your feelings about something that somebody says that has nothing to do with you personally. Nothing anyone says or does is because of you personally. That's someone else's own personal belief, and they have to deal with that. If somebody doesn't like you, your culture, where you come from, the history of your plight, or whatever that is, do you think that you're going to change their mind by going off on them on social media, or getting mad and breaking your phone and throwing it across the room, or getting mad at everybody around you because they don't agree with the same opinion that you have? I'm seeing people lose relationships right now all over the place because they're taking something personally that has nothing to do with them personally. Agreement number 3 says, don't make assumptions. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe that they are real. We are always constantly making assumptions about people, about places, about what somebody's thinking, about what they said, about what they did, about some kind of little shady, little underhanded post that they put up. That's about me. Whatever is going on, people are constantly making assumptions that have nothing to do with them. Back again to agreement number 2, making it personal. Don't assume that a person is a hateful person just because they don't share the same opinion as you, or because they were raised differently, they were grown different, they've been around different people, they've had different situations. Just because a black person doesn't necessarily agree with the statement of all Black lives matter, or Black lives matter, or whatever, that doesn't mean that they don't like black people. That doesn't mean that they're Candace Owens. That doesn't mean that they're Stacey Dash. It doesn't mean anything except for they have a different opinion because of you. You making an assumption is back to agreement number 2, taking it personal. Take totally everything that's going on out of this. Take it all out of this. I have had a major problem my whole life with people, certain people who wear colored hair. Black hair, black nails, blah, blah, blah. It instantly means that they're goth. And so I met somebody who just says, I just like my hair dark and I like black nail polish. That is as simple as that. Something that simple that has, it don't got nothing to do with me. I'm just making an assumption about people. People who wear purple hair, they must be ghetto. People that drive lowrider cars must be hood. People who play their music loud, like all these different things, make an assumption has nothing to do with you. And we think it's true because we assumed it. And that's where the issue is. And agreement number 4, always do your best. It's my personal favorite. COVID, coronavirus, I don't know, AIDS, chickenpox, whatever the thing may be. If you have a hurt back and you come to my boot camp, you're not going to be able to move with that hurt back like when your back feels good. If you have COVID, you're not going to be able to do what you can normally do and give your very best in that situation. Your best is going to change from day to day, from time to time, from feeling to feeling. When I warm myself up and I lubricate up and I got my little Bengay going, Tiger Balm or whatever it is, my back brace is on, my shoes are tied up tight, I'm going to give you exactly what you want. When my back is hurting, I got off the bed a little bit longer, not feeling good, allergies messing up, that's going to be a different effort. I'm going to still try to give you the very best that I have, but my back is hurting. That's a different best. We got to always do our best no matter what your situation. Make the best of what you have. What are we talking about? A workout? What are we talking about? Finances? I got to do the best with this little bit of money I have. What are we talking about? Relationships? I'm going to do my part to make sure the relationship works. And I'm going to do my best with this particular situation. Whatever it is, you got to always do your best. If you take out these 4 agreements, you stop judging. You stop manipulating. You stop lying. You stop making excuses. And you stop half-assing by literally doing those 4 agreements. Now, Don Ruiz came back. Be skeptical, but learn to listen. I had a situation today in my gym where a client came in and she is devastated. She is so devastated because someone who was a mentor and somebody who is a trainer who holds a high position for her is in some serious trouble. And she is gonna be in some really big trouble. And what the client found out, she said, "This has been my mentor. This has been my instructor. I've learned to love this person. This person has guided me. This person has taught me so much. I mean, we've prayed together. She's had such good guidance." That could easily be me. That could very, very easily be me. I am so authentic with you guys. I'm so authentic with my life, with others. I am flawed beyond belief. And when I screw up, 9 times out of 10, I'm come on, I'm gonna say, I locked my keys in the car. My kid got on my nerves and got cussed out. I'm finna go over here and kick this dang door in if this person don't, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the thing is, I'm authentic with you. I'm flawed, but there are some things that I keep to myself. You have to be skeptical, but you have to be able to listen. Same thing goes with her, and trusting someone too much goes the same thing with fake news. We depend so much on Facebook news. We won't get on the real news. We won't do the research. We won't find out what this news media outlet's agenda is. We just believe it and we go on. It's got to be true because it was on Facebook. At the end of the day, you have to be skeptical and you have to be doubtful, but you have to learn to listen. Do your research. Learn to listen about everything, every person. Something triggers you, I need to probably study that a little bit more. I need to not be so quick to share. I need not to be so quick to, I need to not be so quick to want to put a blast out there about an article I read, not knowing that that is a Republican site or a Democratic site or All Black Lives Matter site or whatever the thing may be that is something that is wrong information. Be skeptical, but learn to listen. Be impeccable about your word. Don't take it personal. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Have a blessed day.